Dentistry and General Radio Network presents The Bald Truth, the Dental Politics Podcast with Dr. Bob D. and Dr. Spencer Bloom, Special Edition.
Hello, everyone. It's Bob D. with Dr. Spencer Bloom discussing another resolution for the 2025 ADA's House of Delegates. This resolution is Resolution 502. It's one of my favorite ones, Dr. Bloom. This is the one that talks about transparency in ownership of a dental practice. I want to clarify here that we're not saying who should own or who should not. That's above our pay grade, Dr. Bloom. I don't want to set rules for capitalism. This resolution talks about transparency. If a patient walks into a practice, I want them to know who owns that practice. Is this an owner-operated? Is this partnership operated? Is Dr. Bloom and Dr. Bob own a practice and we both own this practice? Or is this a corporate-owned dental practice? I believe you have certain things to say about that as well. What's your take on this?
I think it's disheartening sometimes when patients come into a practice that they've been going to find that things are different. The way they're treated is different, the way their treatment planned is different, and they have no idea because their doctor may still be employed there. They don't even know now he's an employee, that he has to follow other rules because someone else owns it. I think it's important that they have something they can see from the front of the office that, oh, this is who owns it. I think it's important. I think it's a shame that right now they're allowed to hide who owns it. And for all intents and purposes, they don't want patients to know someone else owns it, that the house rules have changed, that their internal policies have changed, and that there's some outside entities that they'll never meet who are kind of telling the doctors, this is how we want the business to be run. And so this is all about transparency.
And I also got to tell you that we may get criticized that this is an anti-corporate owned offices, but there are many smaller practices that have investments from non-dentists. We want to know ownership, transparency. Who owns this practice? Is this practice set up to care for patients? I got to remind everyone, we're still doctors and we're here for patient care. The profit comes secondary, in my opinion, and forever. I also want to remind people that the word DSO is a made-up word. There is no such thing. This is to bypass state laws that require dentists to own dental offices. Dr. Bloom, is there ADA policy for dentist-owned practices? I believe there is in 2000, correct?
Yes, they make a statement that's a preference. We don't write the laws, and there are different states that have gone away from that.
And here's the editorial that I have, Dr. Bloom, regarding this. This resolution was voted yes unanimously by the Board of Trustees, and we thank them. However, they submitted a substitution. This substitution, in my opinion, is the wrong way to approach this. They are referring this to the states. They are considering it a state matter. I don't know. I want them to take a stand, right? I pay tripartite fees. I don't pay just state fees. I want my association, my organization, to take a stand and say, this is what we believe in. To just punt it to the states, that's, in my opinion, the easy way out. I don't mind them saying, as an organization, this is our policy. Not that we recommend it. This is our policy. Now, the states can change it. It's a tripartite. How do you feel about that?
I think you're right. The ADA has, in many cases, made a policy, taken a stand. And in this one, they're kind of avoiding saying that this is what the ADA feels is right. They're saying, well, states should be encouraged to do it. Well, that's correct. States have to do it. It's not a federal thing. It's a state by state. But it's a shame that the board prefers to not put their name on on a statement that says that they believe in transparency of ownership and investors, etc. I think the ADA ought to stand behind that kind of a statement. Yes, we should.
And that kind of statement brings trust from members and non-members into the organization, and that's what we're trying to do, increase membership. We therefore recommend the delegates to vote for the original resolution and not accept the substitute that was made by the board.
Agreed.
The floor is open for debate. Anyone who disagrees with us, including members of the Board of Trustees, ADA staff, or whomever that wants to come and argue the opposite side, we will allow the same time for them to argue it. Thank you.
This has been a production of Dentistry in General Radio Network. Visit our website, dentistryingeneral.com, to join engaging clinical and business conversations, explore our dental podcasts, and stay updated on our upcoming live events.